Hi, my name is Megan LaFay, and I'm from Mineola, New York, which is roughly about 15 minutes from Adelphi, actually. I'm currently a senior enrolled at the University of Delaware, which is a 3 hour drive given that there's no traffic. A little bit about my background is that I love kids. My favorite time of year is actually the holidays because I get to see my little cousins and just spend quality time with my family members who I don't have the opportunity to see all year just because I'm far away at school. I love to play soccer. I actually coach a clinic right around my campus at a preschool with 2 and 3 year olds. It's one of my favorite jobs that I've ever had just because I'm teaching them valuable skills about communicating with one another and just sportsmanship and just having fun with this sport that's always been near and dear to my heart. I also love the beach and the outdoors. I'm actually studying abroad in Hawaii in January, and I'm taking two very important classes for my minor about diversity and culture. So I'm excited to have an opportunity to learn about school systems in a foreign place. One thing that stands out about me as a graduate school applicant is that I actually had the opportunity to intern at Kids Therapy over the summer. While at Kids Therapy, I met graduate school applicants from Adelphi in the master's program, and I actually got to sit down and speak to them about their courses thus far and just their overall experiences. And I received nothing but positive feedback, which is exactly what I was expecting. I know the program is amazing just because Kids Therapy is one of the placement options, and I learned so many valuable things this summer about methods and techniques that are new by just shadowing the speech pathologist there. Some skills that I have are that I'm very determined, and I actually signed up for a half marathon in November, and I signed up in the beginning of August, and I never thought I was going to be able to do it. And by making a schedule and just following it each week and adding more miles and training each week, I actually completed the half marathon with one of my best friends in November. And it just shows how hardworking and determined I am. And the same thing applies with my schoolwork. I actually struggled a lot going away to school my freshman and sophomore year, just being in a place that was far from home and unfamiliar to me. And my grades kind of reflected my uneasiness about being away. And I feel like as a senior, I've seen myself improve like vastly over the past couple of years, and it's all because I didn't give up and I was motivated, and I plan to bring the same skills to graduate school with me. I value service, respect, and compassion, and I actually volunteer with this program called Lori's Hands around my campus. Each week I go to the same couple's house and I just help them around the house with chores, and I buy their groceries and just do whatever I can to make their lives easier. And this has taught me to value compassion and just being a companion to them and just listening to their stays and anything they want to talk to me about. I'm also very eager to learn. One of my favorite classes was my clinical class over the past semester just because I was able to see firsthand different methods. I actually learned about a voice off method with this girl with apraxia in one of the schools, and it really helped with her motor planning and her articulation. So it was just really cool to see things that I read about in a textbook applied to real life scenarios. In order to be an effective communicator, I feel like an important skill to have is just to be able to convey a recognizable or understandable message that could be translated into a more conventional form. I feel like the best communicators I've ever met are actually nonverbal, and people have this idea in their head that you need to speak in order to communicate, but that's just not the case. I feel like I've seen them use gaze, body orientation, and just gesturing just to convey their message. And they know their audience, they know who they're speaking to or communicating with, and I think that's also very important. I feel like you also need to be persistent and repeat or revise your message if it was not successfully communicated initially. And yeah, these skills are very important in communicating, and that is all. Thank you.